What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Wide Body Nation. This is my new 2021 Ram 3500 high output diesel, obviously with the dually. This is my Mopar replacement for my 2021 Redeye Charger that was stolen about 2-3 months ago, as many of you guys know. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe so that you guys get more Ram content. We also have the twin turbo C8 build coming up very shortly, about 1 or 2 weeks left for ETS to build the parts. Also, the Subaru S209 is getting switched over to E85 as we speak. So in this video, relatively unscripted, I'm just gonna show you everything I know about the truck so far, the things I like, the things I don't like. This is a tradesman, but it is super loaded for a tradesman, which is a weird thing to say, but you'll see what I mean. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick exterior walk around. Obviously, it's got a lot of chrome on it. It is a black truck. We got the 8-foot bed, the dual rear wheels. We're gonna hit on all these things big time, nitty gritty in future videos and in this video. LED taillights, which is odd. Some of you guys know why. Already got a hitch on here. The bed is lined. The bed also has the LED bed lights, and it has all the hookups in there as well, including your toaster outlet in case you're trying to chef up some toast while you're doing, obviously, crew cab. I wanted a mega cab, but you guys know the mega cabs are needles in a haystack right now. Beggars can't be choosers. Like I said, tradesman level, so you see just the normal chrome rims. Horrible headlights. We're gonna fix that, don't worry. The bumper, this is really warming up on me, but let's get into this actual truck. Obviously, I already got it tinted because we're here in Georgia. Super nice out right now, but you know, it's hot during the day. So let's jump in here. Yes, there is already a lot of stuff in here because I have been using this truck. We already have almost 3,000 miles. I've only owned this thing for 3 weeks, so it's been put to good use. But check this out, folks. I'm gonna start her up. Look at this. And I'm telling you, this is the craziest part about owning this truck. Is it's a tradesman, but let me turn the lights on for you guys. Here we go, and on. Okay. So the craziest part about this truck is that you can get a tradesman with all of these cameras. I'm gonna say it again. We are in a tradesman right now, but look, we have surround view cameras, we have different angles, front camera, rear camera, cargo camera, we have auxiliary switches, we have towing, exhaust brake. I mean, what more could you want? And honestly, you guys may have seen the video, but I do a video where I actually don't like the 12-inch screen. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh, you just don't like the 12-inch screen because you don't have it. And honestly, I think the 12-inch screen looks good when it's off, but functionally, my Apple CarPlay actually is bigger on this screen because it is an 8 or 8.4 inch screen this way. The 12-inch screen is measured diagonally, and then the CarPlay comes up even smaller. So this truck, let me get to the nitty gritty stuff for the towing, guys, because I know some of you guys are roasting me up as far as diesel stuff goes. Damn, that is loud. Let me see. All right. So, towing specs. This is the high output version, so I believe it's 420 horsepower. It's either 400 or 420 horsepower, and then 1,075 pound-feet of torque with that Aisin transmission. Not gonna say it was a deal breaker for me, but I just felt like I might as well get the industrial transmission. I already did buy a cargo trailer too that I'm converting into a semi-race trailer, semi-living trailer. So stay tuned for that. We have a lot of cargo trailer videos coming up too. It's a big trailer, 26-footer, but this has the 410 gears in the rear. No air suspension, but it does have the LED taillights, and it has the blind spot monitoring for not only this big truck, this big wide truck, but the trailer as well. So I've already been towing with it. About 2,000 of those 3,000 miles I've already put on the truck are towing miles with about a 10,000 pound big enclosed trailer. And this thing, other than the fact that it's a, hitch trailer, not a gooseneck, you can't tell it's back there. The engine loves it, transmission loves it. It's just these headlights are horrible. So we went over the engine, we went over the transmission. It's got 410 gears, it's got the dual rear wheels. Now, if you're on the fence between buying a truck that has dual rear wheels or single, I do agree that single rear wheel trucks, especially the 3500s, the 2500s, they look better single rear wheel. But I've owned trucks before. Both trucks that I've ever owned were both Raptors. The 2019 Ford Raptor. I had two of them because I was doing Turo, and one of them was my daily. Those were wide trucks. This feels wider. Obviously, it's a heavier truck, super heavy duty compared to the Raptor. The Raptor's obviously a fun truck. This is a work truck. I like these rear wheels because I don't have a lot of experience towing. And I know you guys are gonna be eating up these videos because there's gonna be a lot of you diesel boys out there, whether you're Ford, Chevy, Mopar, who cares? You're gonna be roasting me for all the stuff, the dumb stuff I do regarding towing. But that's fine, I'm learning. And when I bought the trailer, I had the shop hook me up with good equipment, you know, the B&W hitch. We got the right drop hitch because we got such a big, these leafs on this pickup are insane. I mean, we put a loaded 10,000 pound trailer hooked up to this thing and it did not even notice. It didn't even, I mean, the suspension didn't notice, the engine didn't notice. It was good to go. It was happy as could be. So, back to it. So, sorry, brain fart there. But the dual rear wheels are basically always helping you practice towing because you're as wide as the trailer. So the width of this truck is as wide as my trailer. So every day that I drive this thing, which this is my new daily, and you think, oh, you know, a diesel as a daily, that's super stupid. I mean, it gets better gas mileage than my Hellcat, that's for sure, and it has more torque than my Hellcat. And by my Hellcat, I mean Geico's Hellcat, because that's their car now. Stay tuned for my other videos on the whole getting your car stolen thing, because a lot to learn from that process, a lot to learn. So anyway, the truck being super wide helps you learn how wide your trailer is and gets you driving more as a, you know, a tow driver, or a, you know, just as if you had a trailer all the time. That's kind of how you drive this truck, which if you're just looking to zip in and out of work, probably not a good idea. But I still get between 12 and 15 mpg diesel, not premium, obviously, diesel, 12 to 15 mpg with this behemoth. I'm okay with it. Now, that brings up a big problem, and that's the fact that these new diesels have the DEF in addition to just using diesel. So diesel exhaust fluid, you gotta keep one in the back seat. You know, I am tracking that, you know, DEF has a shelf life. So, you know, I'm gonna be using the DEF in my truck every month or so, not trying to keep that in there longer than I have to. We just washed the truck, so it's kind of dirty in here, but you got your DEF fill up and you got your diesel fill up. Obviously, I'm using this every time. This gas cap is garbage. I think they did this just because the DEF thing is kind of like intrusive, but pretty annoying. This truck, one of the only things it doesn't have that I would really like is a 52 gallon big fuel tank, or 51 gallon fuel tank. It has like a 33 gallon fuel tank, which is fine when you're not towing, but when you are towing or when you're just trying to go out somewhere and not worry about fuel, it's not enough. So, you know, when I'm towing, I only get about 9 or 10 miles per gallon. So a 30 gallon tank, you only really get 300 miles out of that. And with these fuel pumps, with these diesels, I've heard you never want to run them below a quarter tank or even a third of a tank. So I stop every about 200 miles, which is good safety wise, but it's annoying as far as stopping wise. But I'll open this up for you with the Tradesman. You know, with the Tradesman, it's nice and simple. You just, you know, you got your rubber floor mats, you got your cloth seats. But you got your bench seat here, which I'll move the Corvette keys out of the way. And yeah, so I mean, you could fit 6 people easily in here. We do still have our manual 4-wheel drive lever, which I've heard a lot of you know, people who earn their living by towing, they like the manual version better because the you know, the electronic version has failed them or something like that. I have not experienced either way, so I'm just gonna go default to their experience on that. But yeah, I mean, lots of storage. You got storage down here, storage up here. This is the new tracking device I'm gonna be installing at next time I head to the dealership, which is this week. Glove box. I also have another outlet for making toast, so I can go ahead and get my, you know, go ahead and get my buttered toast. My wife likes to make, you know, put some jam on the toast, so doing a lot of toasting up in the front of this vehicle. You know, with the Tradesman, everything is a work truck spec though, which I actually really like because it just incentivizes me not to be too bougie with the truck and spend the money on the race car. So obviously very busy back here already. You know, toolbox, Cletus hat, another toolbox, my school bag with my camera equipment, some gym stuff, whatnot, shop towels, impact driver, but plenty of room. One thing I will be getting, probably ordering tonight, is the fold out for the Ram, because we got to make this flat here. This, I'm gonna get the fold out attachment that goes and makes this flat, because my dogs do not like riding on this uneven surface or on the seats. They just, I know they want a flat area like the Raptor had, and I'm gonna go ahead and get that for them. As far as bed cover goes, I'm a big fan of the Diamondback bed covers. They are by far and away, I think, my favorite as far as versatility and security. So I'm gonna spend about, you know, the $2,000 for the HD one, and we're gonna throw that on. I'll do a video for that, or at least a video, probably multiple. Hopefully we can even test it out by putting an ATV, side-by-side, 4x4, something like that on there, because that's what they're actually made for. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, the biggest thing with this truck is that, you know, it's got the high output, it's got the Aisin Trans, it is obviously a diesel, it's got all the towing features you want, other than maybe that, you know, 50-gallon fuel tank, but hey, that's an upgrade we can do. Got that LED taillights, even on a Tradesman with the blind spot monitoring. I mean, folks, I cannot stress how crazy it is that you can still get that on a Tradesman. These need to get switched out because they're borderline dangerously dull. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the chrome yet. Kind of want to just spend the money on the Corvette, but that's pretty much it for this video. We're gonna go ahead and finish it up here. I'm gonna do some more targeted videos for you guys, like bed covers, lighting, auxiliary stuff. You know, I have all those auxiliary switches, so I got to use them for something, right? So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Comment down below what you want me to do to this truck, above and beyond what I've already talked about, or how you feel about Diamondback, whatever it may be. Comment down below. Check the pinned comment for our latest, you know, affiliate marketing stuff. You know, you got Webull, you got M1 Finance. You know, usually Webull is between 2 and 4 free stocks for depositing your first $100 so you can start trading. Robinhood sucks. Change my mind. Also, check out your Defund the EPA merch, because I'm just gonna stop myself right there about the EPA. More videos to come on that. See you next Tuesday. Stay safe out there. See you for the next video.
you doing, man?
I damn near dropped my phone. Want to see it out there? I know it's all stupid enough.
Probably throw the roof off pretty soon because I got to keep that interior cool and keep it secure too.
Yeah, oh yeah.